Hi everyone, this is Hui Wong, and I'm usually the one who runs computer lessons at the South Granville Senior Center. Since we can't really do that in person right now, we'll be doing this today. So, we just have a short video today, a really short video, on kind of navigating the App Store. We're going to run through the different categories in the App Store and how you can quickly navigate it. So, the first thing you want to do is, oh, and this is an Android only tutorial. So if you have an iPhone, you can kind of follow along because the concept is going to be pretty much the same because phones are pretty similar. But if you have an Android, this is what works, and this is how you find everything on your phone. So the first thing you want to do on your phone is, if you haven't touched anything, you have to find the Play Store. And the Play Store is down here on the very bottom row. It looks kind of like a triangle, few colors, Google's colors. And what you're going to do is you're going to tap on that. And when you do that, it opens up this menu with apps and games. And if not, it might prompt you to sign in as well. So actually, let me just quickly navigate to that page to show you what that might look like. Okay, so this is the page you're going to get to when you first open the app for a lot of you. And all you want to do is put in your email, log in to an email account that you have with Google. And if you don't have an account with Google, there's this create account button. I'm kind of hovering over on the bottom left. You tap that, you tap for myself, and it's gonna give you instructions to have your own account. So if we do that really quickly here, see, it's just gonna tell you to put everything in. So let me do it. Maybe I shouldn't put my actual information in. Alright, let's say alright. That seems reasonable. Alright. Yeah, and you put in your information here. And it's going to prompt you to create your own address. And I'm not going to do this. I just wanted to kind of show you guys what this step looks like. But once you've finished this step, you can head on and open Google Play. So let me go back to Google Play, and I'll see you guys there if you have an account and if it's open. Okay, we're back at the main page of Google and Google Play. And before we start anything, let's just kind of get acquainted with the main format that they have here. So we're gonna start from the bottom. There are 4 tabs, 4 different kind of categories that all the applications that you can get from the internet are that Google has decided to categorize, and it's games at the bottom left, apps the second, movies and TV third, and books fourth. Now, a lot of people don't tend to get books or movies and TV because you pay for most of those, or all of them really. And a lot of people aren't comfortable putting their money online. That's not me. I like buying my books and I like buying my movies on here. So that's up to you. That's your prerogative. I do like doing that, and it's really okay. You can tap on each of these to get to them, like I'm doing now. So at each one, let's start with a pretty common one would be games. You're going to be greeted with this page. This is the opening page. This is what Google has deemed the best page to start on, and we all trust Google, so that's fine. And right off the bat, there's going to be a lot of colors, a lot of things trying to get your attention. It's pretty simple. What you want to do is, if you already have an app in mind, you go to the top where it says search for apps and games, you tap in that little search bar, and you look up what you're doing, what you want. So let's say I want a calendar app. I would just type in calendar, and I would hit search, and this would be a list of calendars. And we'll go into how to install and download all of these later, but this is what you want to do if you already have something in mind. Okay, let's go back to the home page. Now, if you're just browsing, Google has this page, and on the right below the search bar here, it says for you. So this is the page that Google has kind of deemed that is for you and is good. So that's up to you whether you think so. But it's pretty simple. They show you a bunch of games here that they think you'd like. So I have this game I've never heard of, and I have Scrabble, and if Scrabble makes me seem, I think I might like it, I might discover recommended games and tap on that little arrow up here, and it will show me a bunch of games like this. Let's go back. Basically, you just keep scrolling. Google keeps suggesting some for you, and on each little suggestion, you can always move your finger on the screen, swipe to the left, to the right, and see more options. And you can pretty much do this indefinitely. It's kind of like browsing at a store, only the store is Google. And, well, I guess that's where the analogy kind of ends. Anyway, at the very top, if you're not interested in what Google has for you, you can tap your finger on where it says top charts right here, right next to for you, top charts. And this is even simpler. Google just shows you the top charts and what are the most popular games. So obviously Save the Girl or Coin Master, these are all horrible, horrible names, and you would be better off just finding them on your own. Scrolling down or up is fine. So yeah, you can also swipe where it says top free up here, top grossing. So Google has shown you all the free apps. You might want top grossing, which would show you paid apps as well. Trending, whatever's trending. Top paid, whatever you need to pay for. Monopoly, that's ironic. Anyway, and you can access this by swiping left or right with your finger again. Okay. Next up, you have events, and I'm going to keep rushing through this. This is, honestly, these are never going to be anything you have to worry about. These are events to do with the games. Premium, these are games that they think are really, really good. Categories. So here, this might be interesting for a lot of you. You can go to categories and kind of browse. Imagine kind of aisles at a bookstore or something, and this is where you can browse stuff. Family, this is for if you have little kids. And editor's choice, this is what Google thinks is really, really, really good. Now, that's pretty much all the apps and how you navigate it. It's going to be the same for your apps tab. It's going to be the same for your movies and TV. It's going to be the same for your books. But this is pretty much how you navigate it. So if someone asks you to download an app, this is how you do it. And next we'll go through kind of installing, downloading apps. We'll do games, and we'll do apps themselves. And then if you want to pay for stuff, I will walk through that as well. But for now, this is going to be it.